Hello guys, it's Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we are together to see actually how the ban list will impact inside and try to predict how this ban list will affect the meta and all the decks that right now are top tier and in the among the best decks that we have in Duel Links. So I was kind of upset when I saw this ban list dropping actually today on Monday. I didn't expect it to be today. In fact, I had a video uploaded scheduled for this afternoon. I mean in 5-6 hours actually, but I had to delete it because it was about my ban list predictions. But now there's no sense, there's no point in actually releasing that now that we have the predictions. So I'm recording this to see together the ban list. Before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So let's see what we got. It's not, a live reaction. I have already seen it, so I'm just about to share my thoughts with you guys, and let's see what we got. So first of all, among the limited one cards, so you can only play one of this list, we have a huge impact. So and I'm not referring to Blue Eyes, guys. So the huge impact, in my opinion, is for Storm. A card that I didn't really play at all, because it's just a card that 70% of the time is a dead card. 70% of the time. So you just have to draw that in a specific contest that makes it completely a matter of luck, in my opinion. And I'm happy for that. I'm definitely happy for that, because maybe you are against a Naval Eye player or a Cyber Dragon player, they draw this thing and they win, and or maybe just another, in the under 90% of the cases, if they have that card in their hands, they actually break. So I'm happy for that. Some was actually not a good card to face, and I don't know, maybe it's just me because I didn't play that at all, and I'm happy for that. Now, Blue Eyes. So you can only play one Azure Eyes or one Melody Awakening Dragon. So let's start saying that no one was playing more than one Azure Eyes at all, and no one can play more than a Melody Awakening Dragon because we only have one available in the game. So this means that now Blue Eyes have to choose to play Azure Eyes or Melody Awakening Dragon. In my opinion, there will be no point, and there will be actually no choice at all. You have to play Azure Eyes. And if you think of that, I understand Konami's point of view. They are actually, as you will see actually with the rest of the ban list, they are moving towards a meta of non-ATK deck. They do not want you to win in one turn. They want duel last longer. And Melody Awakening Dragon is the card that, let Blue Eyes players have access to an instant alternative White Dragon, and or for example an instant access to their skill trigger. So with Melody Awakening Dragon they can have two Blue Eyes in White Dragon in their hand, so they can use the skill to add a poly out of nowhere. And forcing Blue Eyes not to play that will reduce definitely the OTKs in the duels, and that's the thing, because you cannot choose to play without Azure Eyes Silver Dragon. You have to play Azure Eyes because it is the only really good target for your dodging with your Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. It's the ideal target, I mean, and also it prevents targeting, and so this card actually prevents LTK. That's the thing. So in my opinion, there will be no choice. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play Azure Eyes, not the Melody Awakening Dragon. That's the thing, in my opinion. So with Storm, a lot of So Eli is gonna be upset, Cyber Dragon is gonna be upset, but I don't think we have much that's gonna be influenced by this choice. Moving on, we have limited to 2. Oof, that's huge. So let's start with Ascalon. I think they put this to 2 because they actually freeze Xanadus, so they actually are trying to make Dragonity stronger, and I can understand that. They were kind of disappeared after the last ban list. Then we have the kill of Cyber Dragon, so no more Cyber Dragon with this limited to 2 alongside the Cybernetic Overflow. You can only play 1 and 1, so this is really impactful on Cyber Style. You know, this was the main card to use Cyber Style, and the card that, you know, enables OTKs basically. So they're stopping Cyber Dragon from OTKing, or better from ending the duels in just a couple of turns. In that turn, I mean in the first turn. Because now Cyber Dragons can be played with a lot of hand defense, and just to control your life points and to trick your opponents like you do with your Destiny Draw, so that, you know, your opponent deals you a ton of damage and then you can activate your skill, so you do not need Cybernetic Fusion support. But then of course you won't have the ability to fusion summon by using cards from the grave. That's of course another thing to take into account, definitely. But I understand that it was, you know, it's frustrating to play against a Cyber Dragon that has a full turn 1, I know. So I understand that. And maybe this can be a hint for the structure deck, for a Cyber Dragon structure deck. It can definitely be. So this will actually strengthen again Cyber Dragon, and maybe we'll see a different way to play it. So we have a lot of stuff to cover alongside with the new box that is coming. Then we have Gagaga Sister to 2. I expected that. Konami needed to prevent Onoma deck to have access to Hatronate, and this was one of the best way to do it. So easy prediction right here, so totally understandable. Then we have the 2-star set of Sovereignty as Sanctified Dark Lord. So first of all, goodbye to the engine that was been spreading in, that actually could be spread in every deck, and it's a good thing because you know, News Fusion was limited for the same reason, because it could be spread in every deck, and it was simply a good way to send cards that you wanted to have to the grave as soon as possible. And Star Seraph, it's just an engine as well that can be spread everywhere, so I'm totally fine with that. The Sanctified Dark Lord to 2, I kind of predict something like that. I predicted Banishment, Sanctified Dark Lord, and Dark Lord Contact to 3. This was kinda better for Dark Lords because they only have the Sanctified Dark Lord and Dark Lord Contact to 2, but alongside X-Shell actually, so they have 3 cards into limited to 2 section. So I can definitely say that Dark Lords are dead. Now Dark Lords are dead, they cannot play. They need to play Dark Lord Contact, they need to play X-Shell, but without the Sanctified Dark Lord they lose one of the best cards that made the deck what it was. So goodbye to Dark Lord, I guess. Limited to 3, Lunalight, been hidden dead hard. Been hit dead hard. So I think this is kind of related to the new support for the Warrior Beast that is coming thanks to the Fire Fist with the new box. So okay, I mean they've actually hit the deck. It's frustrating to play against. So the one that if they have a perfect turn 1, you cannot do anything. So it's fine. With this actually, it's really a good hit, I guess. And then no longer on the list, Dragonite Xanadus, of course, to strengthen the power of Dragonite decks. So I guess it's fine. And you know, the limitation to 2 of Ascalon is kinda good. I mean, there were a lot of times when I faced those decks, that I managed to get rid of two Ascalon, but the third was just too much. And now that I have the limitation to 2, it's actually a good thing, I guess. And this is all for the BANLIST, so I'm expecting would it exist to rise? Definitely. Then we have the skill rebalancing. Let's see what we got here. So let's move to updated skill, check out my fusion. Oh, definitely want to make a video on this. So Vakroid connections and out of nowhere for the Vakroids. I don't think it's enough. I mean, 1500, it's still too much maybe. And with Karma Cut being right there, Vakroid, actually Vakroid makes your monster so that your monster cannot be destroyed by card effects, but with Karma Cut being right there, I don't know if it's enough, but we definitely have to try something with Roids, definitely. Power the Chaos, so they strengthen the skill, but I don't know. You have, if you're changing an effect monster, send one Kuribo monster from your hand to the grave, so you have to have a Kuribo, otherwise you only have to use normal monsters. So Gaia the First Knight is actually impossible, no one ever plays Gaia the First Knight, the normal monster one, and can be a thing for Blackluster Soldier, but the point of the skill being not so good is that Blackluster Soldier, Super Soldier, is not that good for himself to, you know, to make a skill for that. I mean, he inflicts a lot of damage, that's fine, but he has no defense as a card. He can be still, you know, targeted, destroyed, banished. There's no protection for him, that's the point. That's why this skill cannot be that good. Now we are coming to the spice. All the skill about the level modifying have been hit, and they've been hit really hard, because, you know, the life points requirement is gonna make that actually really bad, because now not only it lasts until the end of the turn, and this is what we needed for the hang on mech problem, but the hit with the life points makes decks like Thunder Dragons or I don't know, Synchro deck actually relying on life points requirements, so they cannot start their full combo out of nowhere on their first turn. That's a really big hit. So imagine Thunder Dragons not being able to go with their level dupe. So definitely hard to tell. I think this is gonna be a huge, this is gonna have a huge impact on all these decks. I can also imagine, for example, Blackwing that uses level reduction, so they cannot do all their stuff on their first turn, and that's really a good thing in my opinion. I mean, for all who do not play those decks, that's of course it. Then we have Titan Showdown related to dinosaur type monsters. So goodbye to Havel Eye technique, goodbye to Nightmare Shark technique. I mean, it's fine, the skill was being abused, so I understand that. It's a good thing. I mean, in a certain way, Konami is just, you know, shutting down our creativity, but I think that this could be a problem. Maybe it was just too much. So no more dinosaur type, no more Titan Showdown Havel Eye. And it actually performed really well in the KC Cup, so it's definitely a hit. And then last but not least, we have Onomat, of course. This skill was definitely too good. They had to nerf it. So this nerf happens alongside the Gagaga Sister limitation to 2. So not gonna kill the deck, because I actually saw that they had some support with the new box. I didn't think actually that support was gonna be that good, but maybe with these nerfs we are about to see a change in the playing style. So maybe this could be the reason. And so instead of returning 2 cards and adding 2 of your choices, you can only do 1 per time, because now you can do it twice per duel. So this, as well, as you can see, is totally in line with what I told you before. Konami is just about to reducing the OTK. They want to duels last longer. So that's the thing. With this skill, actually you have to do all your stuff in 2 or more turns. You cannot do everything in 1 turn. That's the purpose, and they definitely do the job really well. So I'm totally fine with that. So really good ban list, I think. Was there something we missed? I mean, is there something that should be here? I mean, actually Blue Eyes, in my opinion, wasn't it at all. You know, because they still have their consistency. I mean, I know not the Awakening Dragon is a card that helps consistency, but it's just a card out of 20. And I don't think they've done that bad. I don't know. We still have access to 3 stones, 3 sage, so definitely not. I mean, they could just use another Lightning Vortex, for example. It is a card that you know, this has the same cost, and maybe instead of adding a couple of Blue Eyes, you just get rid of all your opponent's field, because we also have no way to add this to hand. I mean, maybe we can use Bingo Machine Go, but no one really uses that card, so it's not that much of an impact. So guys, I'm actually happy for that. I'm looking forward my revisitation of a lot of decks. First of all, Blue Eyes, then we have Cyber Dragon. I want to make something with that, with Cyber Dragon that now cannot use Cybernetic Fusion support anymore. And maybe something also with Gagaga Sister. So on my deck, what we have next, I do not have Lunalight, unfortunately. I want to see something with also with Roids as well. So guys, that was all for the ban list and the skill rebalancing. So if you like to see something before the among all the lists, so if you prefer to see something first, let me know in the comment section down below. I will try to make a video on that first. So let me know if you prefer to see more about Cyber Dragons or Roids, I don't know, or Blue Eyes. Let me know. And we have a lot of stuff to do, and with the box that is coming in a few days, I guess. Maybe it's not the 28th, or maybe it could be the 28th actually, because if tomorrow the new drops, then we can have the box the next day. So we have nothing else right here. So guys, that was all. I hope you enjoyed my thoughts. Let me know, of course, what you think of the new ban list in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.